Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. I've got they're timeless messages, but they are also kind of like a time sensitive vibe. I just felt really, really called to come on and share a reading about post full moon energy and like the hangover symptoms that come. We just had a magnificent our final full moon. It was a super moon last night, Gemini. That was the last full moon of the year of 2025, the year of the snake. And man, it's like I got this card that came out first and foremost, transits. Take what resonates, guys, leave the rest on the table. This is a collective reading. It's not gonna be for everyone. Transits are in play. 55, that you could be 55. Fives are all about change. And things feeling really chaotic on the external. This reduces to a 10, giving me the Wheel of Fortune. Things are already in motion, things are already shifting. And it can feel chaotic because when the divine is shifting things around, it's like we don't have control over what they're shifting around, but we do have control over how we respond to things. You know what I mean? This also gives me magician energy, which ding, ding, ding is Gemini energy, also Virgo energy, Mercury ruling the mind. It's like what you're going to notice is that whatever it was that you were working to release with this full moon, it takes days afterwards for that to really energetically think of it as energetic residue. What energy am I speaking of? I'm speaking of your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. Like whatever you were releasing and clearing more than likely was something very like karmic related to your soul's karma over this life and all other lifetimes. It could have also been like ancestrally related. Like your ancestors are also here. They came through when I was meditating for this. Like they've been guiding you and holding you the whole time, guys. So this card basically is talking about transits in our natal chart. I'm not an astrologist, but I definitely am into it. I love it. It's delicious. It intertwines with tarot along with numerology, and I use it in all my readings. Anyway, the planets are already changing and shifting, and depending upon how they are interacting with the planets and the houses in your natal chart meaning, for those of you that may not be aware, that is like your blueprint that you were born with, like where the planets were at aligned at your exact day and time of birth. Okay. So, anyway, you can be noticing over the next several days, because typically I know a lot of professionals state, and I've experienced this firsthand, you can feel the moon energies like 3 days, even more before and after. It just depends upon what you're coded with in your natal chart, right? People could be coming in and out of your life over this next, several days. You could notice new opportunities, maybe new obstacles or challenges. Something that really made me feel called to, cover with you on this reading was that I just saw 333 on the timer. Oh, by the way, this is my morning skivvies. I don't think I've ever recorded a reading this early in the day. Like, this is literally how I woke up. So, I'm here, baby. This is me, authentically me, whatever. Any types of energetic residue that you're experiencing within yourself, again, old thoughts, old thinking patterns, belief structures could be creeping up, surfacing, feelings and emotions. You may be feeling kind of yuck. You know what I mean? Again, that is like spirits just saying, look, that means everything's working. That means that you're on the right path. You know what I mean? Wait, I wanted to show you this. That means that everything that you had been holding on to, the weight of the world, look at this beautiful card. She's laying in this water, this beautiful, nourishing water energy. It's like that is stuff that's literally just coming up to be released and let go. Like you've already released it officially with that full moon, right? But now it's like, just kick back and let the divine do their job. There's nothing for you to push, force, fix, change. It's really truly about, over the next several days, please make sure that you're taking really good care of yourself. Boundaries. This says, let it go. It's not yours to carry. You've already released it, and let it go. Let the divine do their job. Let Great Spirit and your angels and guides do their work. Your ancestors do their work. They need you to take really good care of yourself. Be really loving and kind and compassionate, nourishing your body with healthy foods, nourishing your mental body, with really healthy things that you're reading or learning, nourishing your heart, being creative, being playful, being joyful, making sure that you're getting a lot of good hydration and rest. Do you know what I mean? This is part of the integration process. You know what I'm saying? And that leads me to the next message that came out for you. Perspective, zooming out. Look at the earth. It's like zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. No matter what you're experiencing right now, my loves, and I am experiencing as well, okay? Where no one's getting away from the experience of that full moon last night. That was a very significant experience, especially with this year, the year of the snake, shedding all of these old karmic patterns, right? Anyway, this is like the last... what we're doing this month, you guys, I don't think you realize how big this is. What's happening in December is a time of deep, deep, deep integration of everything that you have been working through and clearing and releasing this entire year. For some of us, the last several years. Okay, so I know with the holiday season, it's like hustle and bustle and boom, 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 boom. But I really, really encourage you, and this has been coming from Spirit and my guides, and I know a lot of other mystics and intuitives and energy practitioners out there. It's so important to give yourself plenty of time to slow down, to get that rest. There's no need to be jumping in this hustle bustle bullshit. You're going to miss the boat. You know what I mean? Your body, your physical body needs time to catch up to all of the things that you've been being upgraded, and the things that you've been releasing. So anyway, that's part of zooming out and seeing the bigger picture, that what you're experiencing and feeling right now, if it's yucky, it's temporary. It's super, super temporary. You're not doing anything wrong. Everything is exactly as it needs to be. Just don't overthink it. This is a kick-ass card too. Look at this. Lost lands. It's like what you're also experiencing are remembering all of the wisdom and all of your gifts and abilities that you've acquired in all of your other lives, the things that you are here to remember and to embrace and embody and utilize in this lifetime, to help other people. It's part of your soul's purpose. It's part of your life's purpose. If you're resonating with this message, it's because you are part of the new earth. You are here to help raise the consciousness of Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants as we're ushering in the 5D, right? So I really, really love this. It's like soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. You've done this before, and you're here for a very specific reason. We all are. I love this. You guys, if you find any resonance with the message, please, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to understand how this is showing up in your world. You know what I mean? And thanks in advance for all of the likes and the follows and the subscribes. Super, super appreciate it. Let's go ahead and find out what messages does Spirit have for this beautiful, beautiful collective tarot-wise in terms of what's going on with this post. Full moon energy. We want to go a little bit deeper, Spirit. Specifically, what is unfolding? Give me the deets, give me the juice. Whew. My guides want me to share with you. I don't know. I woke up this morning and my body was just purging. I'm not going to go into any other further details, but it was like my body was just purging. My digestive system was just It's like that. If you're experiencing any type of physical things like that, obviously, if you feel like there's a medical issue, get it checked out professionally, okay? But that is really typical. It's like a symbol, your body is releasing some of the old things that it was holding on to. Somebody needed to hear that. if you feel tired, if you feel like you need rest, make the time for the rest. You know what I mean? Three, two. Oof. Okay, yeah. King of Cups, Seven of Swords, up, and the Seven of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 15. OMG. Look at that. Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. I freaking love this because you can clearly see this beautiful bird rising above all of the darkness, rising above look at all those black birds underneath. No offense to black birds. I love all birds. They are my brothers and sisters of air. But this is really symbolic of you rising from the ashes, the phoenix rising from the ashes. All of those black birds are symbolizing everything that you've already released. Do you know what I mean? So there's a really deep renewal process. 10:10 on the clock could be meaningful for some of you. There's a very deep renewal process occurring. I've got the King of Cups. I've got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You can clearly see this is giving me Devil card energy of 15. So that's really indicative of ego and shadow work. So again, if you're resonating with this, you're on that path. You know what I mean? This King of Cups energy, that black swan, it's giving me that heaviness. Like I feel heavy. I feel like kind of like depressive type symptoms could be showing up, you know what I mean? And you're like, where the hell is this coming from? I've already cleared this. Seven of Swords, like that could be negative thinking. It can be ruminating negative thoughts. It can be doubt. You're doubting yourself. What have I done? What am I doing? I don't feel like everything's in line with this. And then you've got the Seven of Wands here. 77 could be significant for you. Very, very highly spiritual number in numerology, the sevens. The Seven of Wands is like, man, you really, Spirit's like, don't sweat it. These feelings and emotions that you're experiencing, it's like they are just coming up to surface. Like I said, remember, you've already done your part, acknowledging it and releasing it, right? The weight of the world. Now it's time for you to let the divine do their part and and the moon energy to do its part. So really all that means with that Seven of Wands is really protecting your inner flame. Like I was saying earlier, do all the things that nourish your physical body, your mental, emotional, and your spiritual body. You know, the things that make you feel taken care of, the things that bring you back into a state of happiness and joy and love and like inner peace. Do all of those things, even if it's just for an extra 5-10 minutes, even if you only have like 2 to 3 to 5 minutes to sit in silence, absolute silence, no devices on, just sitting in silence, hand over heart, one hand over your belly, really connecting to your heart, connecting to your soul. You know, again, listening, ask your soul, what does my heart want from me? What do you need from me today? You know what I mean? Ask for the guidance also. It's like ask for the guidance, ask your angels and your guides and Great Spirit, ask them to help you to transmute this, ask them for guidance or direction, and then give it a minute, you know? But this is really boundaries with yourself, boundaries with other people right now. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no to things if you need a little bit of extra time or you don't, you know what I mean? And it's really a call to hold the line, hold the frequency in terms of the manifestations that you're attracting. You must be able to, really be in that energetic alignment within your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and your subconscious. So this is about holding that frequency and not allowing yourself to fall back into the very old patterns that you've just released. They're not coming back up for any other reason other than for the divine to basically carry them away. So it's almost like redirect your attention, redirect your thinking and your feelings and your emotions. Just acknowledge it and say, you know what? I recognize that thought or that feeling, something that I've just released. I'm going to let the divine and the moon do what they do best and carry that away and hold on to that with me because it's not my weight to carry anymore. It's not my weight to carry anymore. I've already given it up. Do you know what I mean? So I really, really love this energy for you. That's really why I felt called to do this because I know that, especially just to share just intimately, you know, I had struggled for a very significant chunk of my life with mental and emotional obstacles and challenges. And, you know, being on this path and this journey, this transformative path, this awakening journey, I have to say, when those feelings or those thoughts or emotions would come back up, the really heavy ones, the ones that would scare the shit out of me, like, oh my God, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm reverting back to those patterns. And I just don't want to go back to that place. My guides taught me that the key to that is just understanding that this is just stuff coming up to be released, number one. And number two, it's also the opportunity is to react differently to it, to change the pattern, to not give those patterns any more fuel or any more power, is to just call them out, but in a very loving and compassionate way, in a very calm and grounded way, in this zoomed out perspective that I'm looking at this from the bigger picture. I'm looking at this through my awakened heart. I'm looking at this from a place of love and compassion, that is no longer me anymore. Those narratives don't stick anymore. Do you know what I mean? So once I learned that, it was like the weight was lifted off my shoulders, because I knew I wasn't reverting back to old patterns. I just needed to give the divine a chance to do their part, because I had done my part. This is a collaboration that we're in with the divine. It's just this beautiful, miraculous thing. So, yeah, you're winning. You're overcoming. A lot of you have been working on like switching over from like lack consciousness to that of abundance consciousness, and you're on the right track. That can also be like going from not having very high self-worth to like extremely high self-worth, like, you know it. So if you're feeling some of those old feelings, you're like, wait a minute. Any other messages for this beautiful collective spirit, please and thank you, that you want them to know? I feel called to clarify the Seven of Swords. What do you want them to know about the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Please and thank you. 3, 2, and 1. My hands are shaking. I'm just like, ah! Okay, yeah, this is kick-ass. Thank you so much, Spirit. So the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. You could be seeing 11 all over the place. Babies, that's a 9. That is like hermit energy. This is being integrated. This could be affecting your Chiron placement, okay? The wounded healer. This is that lack. This is the money problems, the abundance problems, the abandonment issues, anything along those lines, worth issues, self-worth issues. It's your foundation is strong. You're already winning. It's exiting the building. And that Seven of Swords are those old negative thinking patterns just coming up. Reassure yourself, acknowledge them. Don't bypass them. Acknowledge them very lovingly and kindly, and just reaffirm. No. Great Spirit is my CEO of my life. Great Spirit is my provider. Infinite abundance. I am abundant materially and spiritually. Bam. Got to go. You're winning. You're freaking winning. This is what I've got for you, my loves. I hope that this helped you. Let me know how this resonates. If you'd like a personal reading with me so I can tap into your beautiful energy, YouTubers, it's always pinned in the comments, my booking link, and TikTokers, it's always up in my profile. It says personal and extended readings. I love you all. Be well. Take really good care of yourselves.